Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I hope you all are safe and good. So this time I'm back with some new resources again, and this time I have 15 GitHub repos related to CSS. So if you are an intermediate or a beginner, complete beginner, or any level, it will help you out. So starting out from the very first GitHub repo, that is micrometa slash awesome CSS learning, a tiny list limited to best CSS learning resources. So it will help you out in learning CSS. So they have listed some resources, content. These are the contents you can read out. So CSS references, CSS in a nutshell, fundamental concept related to CSS, CSS units, selectors, custom properties, layout, flexbox, CSS layout, classic layouting. So all these things that are important related to CSS, they have listed out, and you can learn these things from the link they have given out. Grid, animation, and other related stuff. So a complete pack of resources related to CSS. So you can learn CSS from here and spend some time. It will help you out, right? Moving forward, CSS reference. So CSS reference a free visual guide to the most popular CSS properties. So most popular CSS properties they have listed, and it is a bit famous also. 4.9 stars. So cssreference.io, they have their own website also. You can click. So these are the things you can just explore. I'm not clicking and digging out. So you can explore and spend some time and learn the most important properties that are needed in CSS, and it will help you out in future development and other stuff. So yeah, keep keep in mind, you have to work out on your own. Okay, just I'm saying. Okay, you have to work out on your own, spend some time, and that then only you will be learning CSS, and it will help you out in your career. So moving forward, magic of CSS, a CSS course of to turn you into a magician. So a complete gain a course related to CSS that will turn into a magician, and it is famous also. 6.6k stars. So these are the things they have listed a course, and these are the chapters. The first, the box, then layout, then tables, color, typography, transitions, all those things. Just explore a bit and spend some time and learn these topics that will help you out in building your CSS skills. Okay, so these are the things. Moving forward, so Jareware slash CSS architecture. 8 simple rules for a robust and scalable CSS architecture. So they have listed 8 main rules that you have to keep in mind while working with CSS, and it will make you a pro and good CSS developer. Okay, so these are the translation. So they have this translation on two different languages also, Portuguese and Chinese, other than English. So you can refer these two. Then moving down, these are the things you can just read out. These are the introduction, high level languages. Then these are the rules you have to keep in mind when working in CSS. Like always prefer classes, then co-locate component code, use consistent class name spacing, maintain a strict mapping between namespaces and file names, prevent leaking styles outside the component, and they have this code also to understand you better this topic. Okay, so just spend some time, and it will really benefit you out. Then quick aside of JS side, prevent leaking styles. Then other things, respect component boundaries, integrate external styles loosely, then other things. Okay, so just keep in mind you have to spend some time, right? So spend some time, learn, and it is not a simple journey like you will be just watching one day and you will learn the complete GitHub repo. This is completely out of practice. So if you practice these things, then only you will be developing skills and it will help you out. So just refer this GitHub repo, spend some time, and it will really help you in your career. Okay, moving forward, webworkwear slash CSS. So CSS, the good parts. This is also a good GitHub repo I found related to CSS. So these are the things they have listed, and these are topics related to CSS you have to keep in mind. So just what is a good way of writing CSS and bad way of writing CSS they have listed. So just keep this thing in mind so that in future when you write CSS, just keep these things, and it will make you a better developer, avoiding the mistakes. Right, tag names, how to write good selectors and nexting, then organization, other stuff, right? And then styles, media queries, all those things. Just keep in mind from in future whenever you write CSS. Don't have to follow the bad thing. Follow the good way of writing code, and then only it will make you a better developer, right? So follow these things, and it will help you out, right? Moving forward to the next GitHub repo, it is by Dropbox slash CSS style guide. So this is style guide for CSS, and again they have the do and don'ts that you have to keep in mind. Okay, spacing, formatting, SAS specific. So if you're writing SAS, it is a like better version of CSS. So if you're writing SAS, then also you have to keep these things. Then rule of ordering, nesting, BEM practices, all the better things you have to keep in mind while writing CSS. So you have to follow these things. Just read out, spend some time, and just keep in mind from the future whenever you write CSS to don't have to follow the bad thing. Okay, don't repeat the mistakes. Okay, just spend some time and it will really help you out. Moving forward, it is by Airbnb slash CSS most reasonable approach of CSS and SAS. So again, related to CSS and SAS, what are the things you have to keep in mind, right? Properties, CSS formatting, what is bad and good. Okay, just read out these GitHub repos, and it will really make you a better developer in the CSS domain. Okay, when you will be writing CSS in future, don't have to follow the mistakes. Just keep in mind and write better code. Okay, that's what I will be telling. Spend some time. You have to spend some time, right? So, and the whatever I'm saying, these are some famous GitHub repos also, right? 6.9 stars. So, yeah. Moving forward, it is Yoxel slash Flex cheat sheets, Flexbox cheat sheets. So it's a Flexbox cheat sheet. When we were writing Flexbox in CSS, so keep in mind these things. So this is also a handy GitHub repo, right? Follow this thing, and it will really help you out. But whenever you will be writing Flexbox or using Flexbox in your code in future, right? Moving forward, Samantha Ming slash Flexbox 30. So learn Flexbox in 30 days with 30 code tidbits. So if you're not if you don't know like Flexbox, then you'll be learning Flexbox in 30 days by following this code. I mean GitHub repo. They have this continuous 30-day tidbits, whatever, like I guess exercises. So doing this, it will really be help you out in learning Flexbox in 30 days, and just write Flexbox from now. So these are the curriculums: day one introduction, day two flex container and flex items, day three immediate child only. Just learn these rules in Flexbox, and it will really help you out in writing Flexbox related CSS in future, right? Blog versus inline, flex wrap, flex flow, all those things related to Flexbox, right? So I'm not scrolling down more. So it's your job to spend some time, learn Flexbox in 30 days, and I hope it will really change your way you will be writing normal CSS. Like Flexbox really helps when you will be using in web development, right? So learn Flexbox, and just change your way of coding, right? That I will be saying. Moving forward, Valentino Gagliardi slash awesome CSS grid. So this is a GitHub repo related to CSS grid. The previous one Flex was 30. It was related to Flexbox. Now it is related to awesome CSS grid. So all the things like documentation, articles related to CSS grid, then tools, examples, slides related to CSS grid, then videos to refer, and other stuff, right? Basically and stuff. So these are the things that you will be helping out. Uh, like it will help you out in learning CSS grid. Okay, so just learn from here. Follow this thing and learn CSS grid. Spend some time, right? So moving forward, Thomas Park slash Grid Garden. So again, I guess it is related to CSS Grid also. So this is also CSS related to CSS Grid, like other things. So they have the other translations also. You can refer these things if you from other country and don't know much about English. So it will really help out. And this is also related to CSS. So spend some time in here only. Uh, and yeah, learn CSS. Right. Moving forward to the next GitHub repo, this is you need to know CSS and by High Hammer. So CSS tricks for web developers. Again, it is a important GitHub repo. If you are a web developer, you have to know these CSS tricks that will help you out in building a good career in CSS. I mean, in web development, right? So just keep in mind these things, quick start, all those things, what's included, and you can contribute here also. They have the sponsors. So I'll just spend some time. I'm not clicking and digging much. Okay, just spend some time, and it will really help you out you in knowing these CSS tricks if you are a web developer, right? And it is a bit famous also, 5.1k stars. So pretty much people have used. So moving forward, all things matey slash CSS pro tips. So a collection of tips to help you take CSS skills pro again. It is really famous, 27.1k star. So it is really famous, and again tips and skills that you have to follow while writing CSS, and it will really help you out in future whenever you will be writing CSS, right? So these are the pro tips. Just study and understand these things. Okay, inherit box sizing, unset, use not. Okay, all these things. Set focus, well, vertically center anything. Use aspect ratio, comma separate list. Selected items using negative or nth child. Use SVG cons. Whatever things. I'm not scrolling much. Okay, it's your job. Spend some time. Whatever GitHub repos I am sharing, these are really famous. These are really informative, right? You can just spend some time and learn a lot of things. Again, related to CSS grid, related to CSS flexbox, all those things, right? Just spend some time. Moving forward, so 30 seconds of CSS, short CSS snippets that will help you out in development. Again, it will really help you out in knowing different concepts related to CSS. So just spend some time here also and learn about CSS. Okay, and it is also famous, like 16.2k stars. As I said, a lot of people have used this and benefited. So it's your job now, right now, to get benefited from this GitHub repos. So just keep in mind. Moving forward, so this is the last GitHub repo I have for today, and this is awesome CSS frameworks by Troxler. So list of awesome CSS frameworks that you can use to write better CSS. So different CSS framework. These are the contents: classless, base reset, normalize, verify, very lightweight, general purpose things. For okay. for different things they have listed, like for base reset normalize, these are the frameworks. Then class less, these are the frameworks. For very lightweight frameworks, these are the frameworks. General purpose frameworks, these are the frameworks. For material design, utility based, these are the frameworks. So all these things they have listed for different things, like for different purpose, they have these frameworks. So you can follow these things also, spend some time in this github repo, and use this for frameworks for a better css. And that what I will say, spend some time for whatever I have shared. These 15 github repos will really help you out in building your career in web development, writing better css, and your employer will be also happy what by getting to know that you write really good CS. And yeah, that's what I can say. And just watch this video fully, and spend some time on the repo. And that's what I have just for this video. Support me, and I'll be bringing in the next video some new resource. Till then, have a great day and enjoy. Bye.